The beat addicts beat. I'm eating white beat.
Keep your head up, even though I know you're fed up in life. Be throwing your punches, but you still gotta get up and fight. They low blows, but look, don't let it get you. Cause God, he got a plan, but say be trying to get you. I know you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Stephanie V. Harvey. The words rape, drama, fear, pain, and devastation. Those are words that many of you have heard, and they don't mean anything to you. But tonight, you will not leave without knowing the depth of the definition of those words when they come from within someone's soul. This evening, we are going to be discussing the real life story of Lyrik. Lyrik is the reason that Beauty versus the Beast became a documentary. When I saw it, I think it should be called Beauty That Conquered the Beast. So this evening, Lyrik is here to tell her truth. Her truth is a hard one for her, and I hope it is an enlightenment and encouragement for you. Good evening, Lyrik.
Hello, how you doing, Miss Stephanie?
I'm doing fine, but how are you? It's been a long journey.
Ooh, it's been a long journey. It's been a long journey, and today I'm happy. I'm happy to be closing out something that has been taking me so long to complete, but I'm very, my word today is I feel very proud of myself.
And you should. You know, I don't even know if just proud is a big enough word. You're a young lady that took pain.
Yeah.
Put it together with passion. And you can have pride this evening for everything that you're doing for everyone who has gone down your road and couldn't tell a story. You know, there's a song by Alicia Keys, I Won't Tell Your Secrets.
Yeah.
But in our community, that's always been the name of the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that is why there's a lot of pain.
Yeah.
But I just want to thank you for telling your secret.
Yeah.
For letting it out.
Yeah. It's my God, it's a lot to unpack. But I just, you know, when I'm gonna speak to, because I know I'm a little bit familiar to this camera thing, I'm gonna speak to people that's watching. I want you to understand that this is the most this is the realest thing that I've ever done in my life. And I've been at this thing for a minute, trying to figure out who I am as a woman, as a person, as a human being on this earth. What am I here for? And this very thing tried to destroy me my whole life, tried to silence me. And people put labels on me because they had no clue of what I've been through. And by the time I share what I've been through, it's always been overwhelming for people. So I didn't know how to really share this story. So today, y'all, I don't know what's going to happen. I just know I'm going to tell you the whole truth and nothing but the truth so help you heal. You feel me? Time out for silence. Time out for suffering silently. Time out for walking and being strong when you tired and you weak and you need help. I hope that watching this saves your life, stop you from killing yourself, stop you from popping that pill, stop you from, you get what I hope that this makes you change your mind about healing and get to the bag for real, on the real heal. So let's go, Auntie.
Okay, your story, it's so much.
Yeah.
But let's start in the beginning. When I saw that documentary of a 7-year-old innocent young lady, you know, everybody can remember 7. You can't remember 2, 3, and 4. Some people can barely remember 5, but 7?
7
is completion.
Yeah.
So that's when it starts.
Wow.
That you really have the memories of childhood. Mm-hmm. And at 7 years old, you were a young lady in the beginning.
Yeah.
Playing with a friend.
Playing with a friend.
Right by your house. With an open heart.
Yeah.
So innocent.
So loving.
So loving.
So kind.
So pure. And so kind. Kind enough to show someone who you thought couldn't read that you were playing in the women's room with your girlfriend.
Yeah.
And this is the men's room. Never to know that the predator was looking at you. What happens? People take our naivety.
Yeah.
And they take our kindness. And they take our youth and our innocence for our weakness.
Exactly.
And in this documentary, to just see how the table turned.
Yeah. Yeah. So
how are you today?
Healed today. Healed for real. 7 years old. Happy life. Despite growing up with a mother addicted to substances, with things that she went through that afforded her to be a certain way. She was not a great mother to me. So one of the things that happened when I was 7 was my mother had been out all night on one of her all-nighters. Sometimes my mom could have been gone for weeks at sometimes in my life. Like right around that time of my life, cocaine, crack, it was big. You know, I'm an 80s baby. You know, I grew up pretty much, and we seen that a lot, you know, growing up as children that had to raise themselves and care for themselves as mamas was out there doing what they was doing. And my mom just was not ready to be a mommy yet. You know, so my dad had to go to work and provide and do what he had to do and be both parents, like a lot of people have to do. They have to kick in. When one ain't kicking in, the next person got to kick up. And my Dukes was, she wasn't ready to be a mom as much as she was ready to be in them streets. So she came home, and my dad went to work. And I said, I'm a kid. I'm bored. I woke up. She just went to sleep. I can imagine. I'm a kid. I'm a mother now. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. I just got here. What are you talking about, girl? Go on. I wouldn't do that, but that's what my mother did. Go on. Out. Go to the park. Go. I don't care where you go. That's how get out of here, making noise, okay? And because, you know, I had a village. I grew up, my cousins and my uncles and my aunties, we all stayed in the same area. So I'm not saying like that didn't happen.
Right.
But to me as an adult now, that's a problem, to allow your little 7-year-old child to just roam free. Right. That's a problem. But it wasn't uncommon in West Las Vegas, Nevada. There was a lot of little kids walking around being grown.
It became part of the culture.
It became a part of the culture. So my mom just was not ready to adult that day and mommy. So that was when I had to figure out what I was doing. And I ended up going to my cousin's house, which my neighbor, which she was special needs. And she had a speech impediment, and people bullied her. And I always had a heart for people. I just never liked to see people being mean to people, you know? And people were mean to her. And I just was like, I'm going to play with you today. So we went our way. I let my family, who would have protected me, had my family, and I'm going to say this because my people, it's people in my family that can't even, they're not going to even watch this because they were so affected by what happened to me. They loved me for real. And they hated what happened to me and that they were right there and weren't able to protect me.
Lyrik, you have so much to say. So right now, just hold that thought.
Yes, ma'am.
We're going to go to a break. Please stay tuned because Beauty versus the Beast is something you do not want to miss.
And this is like, if I'm looking irritated, whatever it is, this is real. This is a healing situation, so I'm not finna front, straight up. This is my story, my truth. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about it. I've been through some childhood trauma, and it pretty much has had my whole life in shambles. It has been a journey. It has been it's not easy to tell your story when your story is a real story. You know, as a child, I experienced some trauma, and being raped at the age of 7 and left for dead in the park truly made me go through some things that other kids probably wouldn't have to go through. But I believe that it made me stronger. And because I went through those things, I felt the need when I was going through my healing. I knew I wasn't the only one that was hurting. I know that my story is millions of women's story. It doesn't matter background. It doesn't matter race. It doesn't matter age.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This evening, I'm discussing with a young lady named Lyrik, who has started a movement, a documentary called Beauty versus the Beast. And this evening, she is putting her life on the line by letting it all out. 7 years old, raped, left for dead. But there's a lot more behind this story, because I know you're wondering, how in the world did this happen? Well, you will hear it. Lyrik?
Yes, ma'am. I was about to say how in the world.
So much has gone on.
Yes.
So let's recap.
Okay, so my mother sent me to go be with my family because she had been out. I went out to the park with my friend, and it was a regular Saturday morning. It's like any, like where I'm from, we used to wake up and watch cartoons on Saturday, and you hear the kids outside playing and all that stuff. And
yes.
I like to tell people I had good memories too.
Yes.
So I don't want people to think like my life was like all like that. It wasn't. But this day, started off like a beautiful day. I was happy. You know, I was able to play with my friend, and I had a little independence. I always wanted to be my own person, you know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
I kind of wanted to separate from my brothers because I grew up with the boys all the time, and I just wanted to play dolls with my girlfriend. That's it. I wanted to go hang out with her because nobody wanted to play with her. So we did that. We separated from others, and we went to another part of the park because the park was very big. And when I did this, that was the day that my life changed. That's the day that I lost my color. I started to see things for black and white at this point, because that day, I remember the song that was playing on the radio that morning. I remember the look of the day. Like, I have so many vivid memories about that day, but the one thing that I never understood is where that man came from. Like, how did I not see him in my memories? Like, how did I not see him? Like, where was he? Where did he come from? These are things that I would
Right.
wonder, like, you know, I didn't peep him. Like, where was he? But he came out of nowhere. He appeared to me. All of these people at the park, but he comes in the bathrooms that we're playing in. So I'm here, rewind back. We have our doll babies. We play this game called House. We're mommies, and we have our children, and our husbands is at work. You know, it's
Yes,
grown. Like,
yes.
what are we talking about?
Little
that?
girl stories
Yeah,
and
little girl
plays.
stories,
Yeah, right.
playing. Okay, maybe, you know. So we got our little play time, and I again was protective of her with her not talking. So I said, okay, the men's bathroom is gonna be my house, and the women's bathroom is gonna be your house. So we can knock on each other's door and go do like the mamas be out there, you know. So we're playing for I don't know how long before this man comes into the women's bathroom. And I'm like, ooh, sir, hey, you're in the wrong spot. You know, and I knew that because I knew where the men's bathroom was. And that was, so anytime men were coming and seemed like they were going to the bathroom, I stayed away from the bathroom, right? So I wouldn't go. I'm like, oh, there's a man. Let's go to your house. I really didn't want to go in there. It's just having my own house, I guess. I don't know. So, so Buddy come in there, and the energy. Here we go. I felt this man like negative. Let me just explain what it felt like. I looked up and I was like, what is this doing in here? And then I said, sir, you're in the wrong place. And he said, oh, am I? Well, where the men's bathroom at? Me, being taught respect adults. When the adult asks you, get what I'm saying?
Correct.
Those.
Right.
Just I got some raisins, so I got some principles. I know how to
Right.
act a little, right? So I said, you know what? Hey, forgot about that. Don't talk to strangers part. Okay, let's forget that. You're in the wrong bathroom. Get out of here expeditiously, sir. Let me show you where to go. Walk them over there. This says men's. This says women. This says men's. This is men's. This men's.
So you were really thinking you were helping him because maybe he couldn't read.
Yeah, I thought he couldn't, you know, hey, I'm from the hood, so some people don't know how to read, so maybe that's what the
Right,
problem
right.
is. But no, that was not. He was there to do what he did, and you know, he was there to get me. You know, he was there. I don't know if he was there to kill me. I know he was there for me specifically. You know, unfortunately, this man had also threatened my mother by telling her, because this my mother was a worldly woman, so she was in the streets. So this was a street guy.
So you think this is someone who knew your mother? Do you think this was someone?
No. I know it was someone
Okay.
who knew my mother, because one thing I'm gonna give my mama is 100% truthful and authentic and real with me. It's never like I would say this like Tupac said about his mama. You might been you always been a black queen mama, but always was a black queen mama. She
Right.
always kept it real with me. No matter if I didn't like the truth that she had. Mama, why aren't you here for me? I'd rather smoke crack. It hurt to hear it, but that's the type of mama I got. I said, my mom is very real and very authentic. If you like it or not, she gonna tell you. So she told me that this man, somewhere back in the day or whatever, in that time, he threatened to do something. If I can't have you, I'll have your child. I'll have your daughter, not child. If I can't have you, I'll have your daughter. But what I'm saying, my daughter, right? She's
Yes.
She's about to be 5 years old.
Yes.
I have a little child. I don't have no grown child.
Yes.
Your daughter, if I can't have you.
So it's almost like generational curse. But I want you to hold that right there while we'll take a break.
Yes.
As you've heard, this is a story that you don't want to miss. We're going to take a break right now, and we will be right back. And remember, Lyrik is shedding her soul.
What do you mean, no, Zip? I'm tired of your shit. I just want to go lay down.
Nah, I ain't trying to hear none of that.
What you mean you ain't
Go
trying to
back
hear
where you
that?
been.
Go back and lay where you
What the
were.
hell you I was here, guys?
you
Now
been
let
the
me
last-
up in here.
I can't keep being hurt. Get your sister. I'm tired of your sister. She's driving me nuts. Where's Lily? Lily, where your at?
But damn what they do. We tough. We built tough. We survivors. We gonna always be alright.
You gonna do all this in front of your
You
kids?
shit with my man. I know exactly who the hell you is. Come here. You ain't person, girl.
I just want to leave. I don't want to be here anymore. Nah, you gotta chill.
Welcome back, everyone. In case you're just tuning in or in case you're continuing to listen, tonight we're discussing the documentary of Lyrik. The name of the documentary is Beauty versus the Beast, a 7-year-old who was raped and in her innocence left for dead. had a mother who had an addiction problem. And there's so much more that goes to this, because I know you're all wondering, how did this happen? Well, I'm asking you to listen, and I'm also asking you to put away all of your thoughts, all of your prejudices, and I need you to listen, because this could be your daughter. So welcome back, Lyrik.
Yes, yes, facts.
In listening to you, there's a lot of layers on top of this. A mother
Yeah,
who suffered with addiction,
yeah, yeah,
a mother that was with addiction, that she rather you go outside and play
yeah. Then be a mom.
than be a mom.
Yeah,
You know, and so you now, being a mom, are starting to understand that.
Yeah.
We were at a point where I asked you, did you think the man knew you were your mother's daughter? But you knew
yeah,
because this man had approached her
yeah,
and had the mindset, if I can't have you, I will find a way to get your daughter. It's probably the way of the street. It was his way of teaching her a lesson.
yeah, yeah.
So in turn, this man, this predator,
Yeah,
was teaching her a lesson. You don't know why. Could have been for drugs. Could have been because she made him look bad. It was all about the street. But an innocent little girl
yeah,
was not only raped and left for dead, but labeled through the community.
yeah.
She was scarred.
Scarred.
She was hurt. She was devastated. And she was destroyed. Please tell me what happened, how they found you. What were the steps everyone took after they found you? Please tell your story.
So, my dad, who is, that's who I felt for the most, because my dad heard, imagine being at work, trying to provide. This man went through so much trying to help my mom with her addiction, and just being a young man himself, like, you know, I just full circle look at it. And he gets a call that his daughter is in the park, ambulance. I remember they told me that I got there in the ambulance. So what does that tell you?
So you were unconscious?
I was
still?
unconscious.
Yes.
On the floor, laid like a dog. And I believe that my dad discovered me, because when all of these people like said, you go to the bathroom, this is the little girl. My dad is very known and popular. They like, you know, Legacy. So if you see Legacy, you know that's my daughter. My people knew my dad. They knew that was me. They called the family. And then now my dad has to come from wherever he's at to discover me like that. When he left me in the house with my mama?
So much pain.
What?
On all sides.
I'm about to cry right now.
So much pain. Let's talk about your father. He seems to be your rock and your strength. Did your father live with the family?
Yeah. My dad is an involved father. He is a father. You could say that I have a love for single fathers because my dad has been like a single father. You know what I'm saying? So when my mom wasn't able, he became everything to us.
So he became the mother, the father, the provider, the protector. And I can't even imagine how he felt to know that he tried to provide, and by providing, he couldn't protect his daughter.
That's like one of his hardest things, and I know it. My dad can't even talk about it.
So let's go to the ambulance and the hospital. At what point did you come to, and what do you remember once you did come to? Were people talking to you? Did the police come, or were they trying to hush you up?
I woke up in a hospital bed. My throat hurt. Things down my throat.
It's okay.
I remember how much it was hard to talk. It's waking up and seeing all of these people around me. It was real, man. I looked up and I was looking for my dad and he was there. But when I went down, when that man smothered me and choked me out, my dad wasn't there, but I woke up and he was, and I was happy. That's the one thing out of this, is when I woke up, I saw my daddy.
You saw your protector there.
Oh my God.
You saw him come to your aid. And at that point, I'm sure you knew you'd be okay.
I was okay.
Because it seems in talking and listening to you, your father was your stability.
Yeah.
Your father was that part of your life that probably gave you the breath to not die.
Yeah. That loved me no matter what.
And the pain of knowing that if you did die, that your father would be devastated. Tell me about your father. How did he deal with this? And how did your father and mother deal with this when he knew that she did not protect you?
No, I'm sorry, Daddy. My daddy was so angry at my mom. He was so mad at her. That was it. That was it. That was it for him. He was not, they was out. After that happened to me, my dad could not be nothing to her. Like, he tried, but it got physical. They was cussing each other out all the time. It was hard because it was hard. And they was fighting and she wouldn't stop doing drugs and it was just so much.
Did she show up at the hospital?
He wouldn't let her. He was mad. At that point, he didn't want her by me no more. He started shutting her out because she made a mistake, and it's a big one. But that mistake shaped how me and my mom, sometimes I feel like I wish that we would have got counseling, me and my mom. I wish somebody would have saw that she was a hurting little girl. You know, she saw her mother kill her father. You know, she been through some stuff too. And that's probably why she stayed high. I don't know, but I feel like she deserves a chance too. But she wasn't ready to be a mom, and it cost me.
You know, Lyrik, I don't want to take this any further because there's not enough time.
Yeah.
And the things you've just said, just thank you for what you're doing with this documentary, because this is going to help a lot of little girls like Lyrik. And what do I have to say to everyone watching? If you want to hear and see a dynamic documentary, not for entertainment, but for you to learn and be educated and to protect other children like Lyrik, that is boys and girls. Make sure you turn on Beauty versus the Beast, because this is a beast, and the beast could be living next door or in your house. So please stay tuned and watch Beauty and the Beast, because Lyrik could be right around you and you don't even know it.
I am somebody. I am somebody is something that I had to tell myself when I lost my color as a little girl at a park. And then again at 17, a couple of feet from another park. And that story is a story of survival. I am somebody. Yeah. And I just want every girl to know that's been through anything like me. I can say me too. I understand. And we got it. And we survived. Persevere. Beasted. We'll make it. I am somebody. Listen, I'm just gonna go ahead and let y'all take a walk with me. I'm working on my project, Beauty versus the Beast. And what I intend on doing with this project is being transparent, being open, and helping people be free from a lot of the things that held me back. So what I'm doing right now is I'm starting with where I say I lost my color. And it's right here at this park in front of the apartment complex that I was raised at, right? I just want to show y'all exactly like how close and proximity that I was when this happened to me at a young age of 7 years old. When I say I lost my color, I was raped and left for dead right here at this park. So I'm going to take y'all with me, and my intentions is so many young girls going through so much, and people overlook the emotional part of being molested or being raped and what it really does. So my hopes with this particular project is to let you know that you're not alone, that it's not your fault, and that you can overcome. You feel me? So I'm smiling now, you know, but it wasn't nothing to smile about. And actually, this is one of the hardest things that I've ever had to do in my life. But I feel that it's necessary and it's time to tell, I say, her story. So, got my best friend with me. So she gonna walk, you know, this is my ride or die right here. Been my friend since we was kids, long time. But she wasn't my actual friend that was with me, but this is my friend that's with me and that's been with me and been rocking with me since day one. You feel me? This park, like, has been a blockage for me my whole life. I lived right there. I lived right there, and I still would not come to this part of this park. I would go everywhere else. Did I go to that side? I go to Doolittle, I go to the library. I never. And we used to be able to walk through here, to walk through this park. So listen, I'm gonna go ahead and walk you through this because, hey, this is the park. So I'll tell you the story, you know, pretty much. It was me and my little homegirl. She about 7 years old. And we walked at that time through there. Those things are blocking it, but we were able to come through here. And what we were doing is we made this bathroom. We was playing house. You know what I'm saying? We played house. You know, we had our little baby dolls, and you know, she had her babies, and I had my babies. And what's ironic is the young girl that was my best friend at the time, she was handicapped. She had a speech impediment. She didn't speak well at all. She actually, you couldn't understand her. She talked like blah, 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 blah. But for some reason, at a young age, I was able to talk to her. I was able to understand her. So I was the only person in the neighborhood that didn't really bully her, but that played with her. So she was my friend. And nobody wanted to play with her that day. So here we had boys over there playing football, and they was over there, and we had a little park over there. Everybody was at the park. I'm telling you, that day was a park day. It was a Saturday morning or something. It was, you know, we was out of school. It was early. So it was a lot of activity right here in this park. And I remember I didn't want to play with the boys that day. Normally I play with my brothers, but I didn't want to play with them because when Mookie needed somebody to play with, she needed somebody to play with. So we came over here, we played house. So this was Mookie's house, and this was my house. And at this house, I just was like, well, that's the men's bathroom. So we really more so stayed over here. And my house was just a house we ran in and out real quick because, you know, the men was over there. We ain't want to see nothing we weren't supposed to see. So we here. And what happens is, you can come in here. It's dark. But, see, we was just right here. We had our baby dolls all on the ground. And we was sitting up here playing with our baby dolls. So right here in this bathroom, we started and we were playing. And then a man came out of nowhere and he came in this bathroom. Well, he came to the bathroom and he was walking in. And I was like, sir, hey, how you doing? I'm real friendly, you know. I was a real lovable kid, you know. And I was like, hey, oh, you're in the wrong bathroom, sir. This is not for men. And he said to me, well, where the men's bathroom at? Again, I'm 7. I don't think nothing. I thought maybe the man didn't know how to read, right? So I was like, oh, I learned how to read. So let me show you, sir. And I come out and I'm like, this says women. See? And I was like, and this is your bathroom over here, sir. And I walked over here just like this. And I said, see, it say men. This is men's bathroom. This is for the girls over here. And I went in there and he said, thank you. And he looked at me real strange. I'll never forget the way he looked at me after he said thank you. That was the beginning where I start feeling that gut feeling where I used to know like someone right, but I wasn't really able to act on it. But when he said that, I was like, I felt something strange. I should have left. I should have got Mookie. Something wrong with that man. If I would have peeped how his energy, that's it. His energy was so negative. And but I'm a kid, so I didn't know, right? So we go back in there and go to playing. And then he comes back in there. And when he comes in the bathroom, what he does this time is he grabs me. And when he grabbed me, he said, he told my friend to stay right there. Because again, remember she had a speech impediment, so she couldn't talk. Or at least couldn't be understood by anybody else. So when he did this, he snatched me and he took me right again. I'm telling you, this park was full of people. And he snatched me right in front of a park full of people. I tell y'all, you need to watch your kids. Don't turn your head. Watch your kids. Adults was here. You know, kids, other kids was here. But he took me from here to there. And when he took me in that bathroom, he told me to be quiet and I better not scream. He was going to take his hand off my mouth. He had me smothered. And he told me I better not scream. And I screamed. And people heard me screaming, but nobody came to rescue me. And I was pretty much raped right here and left for dead right in this men's bathroom. And it's all over everything. You can look it up. It's facts. Right on that floor. And this is what I really mean. The girl, my best friend that couldn't even speak, she the one that saved my life, because I lied. My brothers thought I was still at home. They didn't know I was at the park. So they was not expecting me. I snuck by them so they couldn't see me playing with Mookie, because I wanted to play with her. I didn't want to play football. I wanted to play with dolls. So I was like, I'm not gonna tell them. So normally they looking out for me. Normally they watching me. But today they didn't know to watch me, so they wasn't looking for me. You know, a lot of people in my family, like, that's really tight with me. This is something we don't like to talk about, because, you know, my cousins and brothers, they was right here in this park a few feet from me. They heard the screams and they didn't come because they didn't know it was me screaming. Had they known it was me screaming, my dad and my family got so much respect out here. If they would have known that was me, it would have never happened. But things happen, and that's the story. So what I'm gonna do here today is I'm going to go ahead and spit a couple verses. I'm going to do my music video, I Am Somebody, because this is the place that I lost my color, when I thought that I wasn't good enough no more, when I thought that it was over with for me. You know, you're a kid and you think, man, when you have to grow up.
I saw the story and it touched me deeply. Through the trauma that she had been through, and to have survived to become the woman that she is now is a great testament of God. I share in her story in some of those domestic violence, child molestation, so it hit real deep. And I'm just proud of her, and I'm proud of the women who seek to get healed, because there is a healing that needs to be needed when you go through a traumatic experience like that.
Oh, healing is extremely important due to the fact that it allows for you to really look deep down into your life in general, allow for you to be transparent, allow for you to utilize time to be accountable for things and parts that you played in any situation, and allows for you to move on. Because a lot of people aren't able to move on because they hold on to things. You know, they try to progress and do a lot of things inside of their jobs, inside of their work field, outside in ministry, or whatever field. But for some reason, they feel like they don't have a fulfilling type of situation going on internally, where they cannot fully enjoy the things that they are being able to accumulate, whether it's awards, accomplishments, accolades, you name it. So healing is extremely important, and this documentary here just adds to what I'm already doing, which is basically just holding myself accountable, you know, understanding that, hey, we're going to go through, but we can get through. All we got to do is just stay dedicated, stay focused, and realize the main thing. And once we recognize the main thing, we got to keep the main thing so we can receive that ordained thing. And that's what I get every time I'm around Lyrik, every time I see her and whatever she's doing. You know, you see her reason why at all times. And that just motivates me and inspires me even more to continue to do that. Because when you see somebody in this capacity doing exactly what it is that you're supposed to be doing, then it's like, okay, it's not impossible. So healing is something that we need to do. Healing is something that you must do, so that way you can be doing exactly what it is you're supposed to do and receiving that ordained thing.
I can't imagine, nevertheless a grown woman, but a child going through anything like this. And to be just nobody there to comfort her at the age of 7 years of age. I can't even imagine it, because at 7, your hopes and dreams are just, you know, plan today is a good day, but to have someone to come in and violate you, a grown man. And she was such a smart young lady. She was trying to show this man, what she thought they couldn't even read or talk, you know, even, you know, he couldn't read. She went in to try to help him, and then he took advantage of her. I can't imagine it. I can't imagine as an adult, as a woman, nevertheless as a child.
After seeing this documentary, well, Miss Lyrik has really opened my eyes and understanding to what not only a strong, but a phenomenal, inspirational woman that she is. I couldn't imagine having to face the things and go through the things that she had to go through. When it comes to Lyrik, I like to describe her as being what I like to say Yahweh certified, because she'll tell you a joke, but she'll never tell you a lie. Everything that she says is solid. She's consistent in how her demeanor and everything is. Every single time that you meet her, she's the same way. She never sways. She never tries to manipulate or take advantage of people. She's straight from the heart.
My mother's illness of substance abuse caused my life to alter from childhood to adulthood quickly. I was responsible for caring for my 2 young sisters, while my father assumed all the financial responsibilities for our family, caring for us as the primary parent.
Pretty. Look at me. You're so pretty. Look at me. Mommy wants you to have a good time, okay? Mama gotta go real quick, okay? I'm gonna be right back, I promise. I just want you to keep on having a good time. Go back up that ladder. Look at me, Mama. And keep going up that slide. Or go down that slide. Yeah, you did. Okay? You're a big girl now. Look at you. You can do it all by yourself. I'll be right back, all right? Keep finding treasures, baby. You're doing a great job.
Life proved to be tough for my siblings and me due to the youth, inexperience, and instability of our parents. We moved a lot. I used my pen to escape the harsh realities of my environment, everything that was going on around me. My peers gave me the name Lyrik because I had a style similar to the character Lyrik, played by Jada Pinkett from the movie Jason's Lyric.
Hell, she is in her damn phone. Who is calling my phone? What, Mama? I know you see me. Don't be wetting me. I know you see me calling you. Where you at? I got bills to pay. I got things to do. Listen, baby, look, Mama, look, I'm sorry. Listen, look, I got a couple of dollars for you if you can come do Mommy this favor. No. I got things to do today. I got bills to pay. I got to make sure I'm on time. What you got for me? Please, I need a ride. I got you this time. I got you. Where you at? All right, I'll be there in like 15. Bye. Crazy.
This is a beat. Addicts beat. I'm eating white beat.
Keep your head up, even though I know you're fed up in life. Be throwing your punches, but you still gotta get up and fight. They low blows, but look, don't let it get you. Cause God, He got a plan, but Satan be trying to get you. I know you feel you're seeking, but both come to get you. Don't worry about that.
Where's my money?
my gas money. I need some help, some food, something. You ain't got no money. You wasting my time.
I need some money.
You need some money?
Yeah, I need a few.
Where am I taking? Why you smell like weed? What's going on? We're not doing that in my car. We want to get out. We want to get out.
Girl, I'm your mom.
That don't mean. Where have you been all this time? Getting hot? No, we ain't. No, we have to get out. I'm not doing this. Gosh, we ain't doing that. We want to get out of my car with that. We ain't doing that. We're not doing that. Get out my car now.
I birthed you.
I don't mean get out my car. You're not my mama. Get out my car.
You know what? Fine. And I'm still your mom.
Gosh.
This is a beat, Addicts beat. I'm eating white beat.
Keep your head up, even though I know you're fed up in life. Be throwing your punches, but you still gotta get up and fight. They low blows, but look, don't let it get you. Cause God, He got a plan, but Satan be trying to get you. I know you feel you're seeking, but both come to get you. Don't worry about the now, think of the bigger picture. Stay woke and stay focused. Don't let little stuff get you. Don't be scared of the devil when you can square up with. I stand tall, don't fall, I'm a champion. I stand tall, I won't fall, I'm a champion. I stand tall, I won't fall, I'm a champion. Say I'm a champion, say I'm a champion. I stand tall, I won't fall, I'm a champion. Stand tall, don't fall, you're a champion. Stand tall, don't fall, you're a champion. Say I'm a champion, say I'm a champion. Yeah, I'm slipping, I'm falling, I can't get up. No, I was slipping, I was falling, but God caught me, bruh. And I done lived in them streets, and I done done enough. And I done lived life rough. The streets, they made me tough, but enough of the confessions of my past transgressions. I'm speaking all my truths, I done learned all my lessons. Just hoping to inspire through a musical message. I live my life just here in mere existence. So much didn't happen to me. Sometimes life left me crippled. I'm strong cause I survived, and God ain't let it kill me. Thank God it didn't kill me. And now I'm on a mission just for abundant living. I fell in cause He with me. I stand tall, I won't fall, I'm a champion. I stand tall, I won't fall, I'm a champion. I stand tall, I won't fall, I'm a champion. Say I'm a champion, say I'm a champion. I stand tall, I won't fall, I'm a champion. Stand tall, don't fall, you're a champion. Stand tall, don't fall, you're a champion. Say I'm a champion, say I'm a champion.
I'm a champion, champion. I'm a champion, champion. Said I'm a champion, champion. I'm a champion, champion.
I am survivor.
I stand tall, I won't fall.
Cause I'm a champion.
I stand tall, I won't fall. I'm a champion. I stand tall, I won't fall. I'm a champion. I stand tall, I won't fall. I'm a champion.
I stand tall, I won't fall, I am a champion.
I stand tall, I will not fall. I am a champion.
I stand tall, won't fall, and I'm a champion.
I'm a survivor. I stand tall, I won't fall. I am a champion.
I'm a champion.
I'm a champion!
I'm a champion. Said I'm a champion, a champion.
I am a champion.
Hi, my name is Miss Lyrik, aka the Beautiful Beast. And I'm looking for women with stories of survival, stories of success, stories of overcoming, of triumph. If you are that woman and have a story that will inspire another, I ask you to share your story with us today. You can contact us at shepowerment.org. Submit your story. Share your story. It's time to take action.